Well, hello everybody, it's me, your boy, and today it is finally time to talk about Coral Islands version 1.1 update. We are so very excited to welcome it in, and as you know, this is the first major patch for the game since the 1.0 release, and Stairway Games has been working incredibly hard on bug fixes and hot fixes to not only the PC version, but also the console versions. So please give them their kudos, because this game runs as pretty as a peach. So first up on the docket is that this is part 1 of a 2-part series on what's coming with the 1.0 update. And today they're talking about the new stuff on land. And next time they will dive into ocean content. That's going to include like the diving stuff and merfolk and, you know, continuing that kind of content. So first up they talk about the state of the game. They say since 1.0 launch we've been monitoring the feedback of our community, whether it's in Discord streams, Reddit posts, social media, or the Steam forums. They're grateful to everyone who shared their thoughts and supported them. So when they say Discord, when they mention Discord, they actually have a like developer diary that they do on Discord, and it's like daily updates. So they're constantly inundating us with like updates and bug fixes and hot fixes on the daily. So their entire team is very committed to making sure it runs incredibly smooth and having an open dialogue with all of its many constituents that this game has, as well as these dev blog type posts, and those are usually bi-monthly updates. It says here they're fully committed to realizing the vision that they've had for Coral Island from the very beginning, and that's such an understatement because again they work so hard on this game, and it's not a small team by any means. It's like 100 so employees that work for them, but the quality and consistency of work that they put forward is truly amazing. This game has so much love and care behind it, and you can really tell when you play this game as much as, you know, the people that love it do. Okay, and they go on to say that there are a number of improvements and features like the Town S rank questline, the Merfolk storyline, and much more that they are excited to bring with future updates. Yeah, so this is what we're going to talk about pretty soon, the Town S rank questline. And Merfolk, I believe, is next update from what the roadmap says, and you'll see in a second. So here is the updated roadmap. I'd like to share the development roadmap with you. Future of the game is incredibly exciting. Very, very cool. So here it is. Okay, so first things first. Obviously, this is update 1.1. Update 1.2 is going to have this kind of stuff. And update 1.3 is going to have a big batch of other stuff going on too. So we're going to be talking about the Town S rank questline, the new attraction system, very, very cool. For the island, not for the inhabitants. Tourist system. Backers have gotten NPCs, which is very, very nice. You'll see those in a second too. More merfolk, storyline, relationships, and romance stuff. So, more work for me, but I'm very happy. We can finally romance the merfolk, and I will be updating all the guides in tandem. Hopefully get those out on time for you guys. Ocean farming and ranching. This sounds really interesting, as if we're going to have like a farm underneath the water, which is very, very cool. And also to here, the Savannah axis. So this kind of reminds me like off tangent, totally off tangent. But this reminds me so much of Viva Pinata. Shout out if you know that game. But the second game in the series branched out to having like a grassland to now you also have like a desert and a ice biome. As soon as I saw that, it reminded me so much of it because I loved that type of gameplay. So in the Savannah biome that we're going to be getting, I'm assuming you can get the buffalo and ostrich from there, and then those will be added to your farm. They are also adding new outfits and decor. Always good to see. Improvements to the dialogue system and improvements to the hat system. So again, improvements abound. The most important things you want to latch on here though is the merfolk stuff, the town rank, and then the attractions, and the Savannah. And then of course in the next update we're going to be getting full multiplayer, like actually full multiplayer, which is going to be super, super, super exciting. More expanded outfits for NPCs, and a Merfolk festival. And then finally we have the 1.3 update. This is all about the children characters. So all 5 of the child characters are going to grow up and have like an aging process. I'm very, very interested to see how it's going to work in game. If y'all play The Sims, there's like a birthday cake involved with them growing up. So I almost wonder if like you can make or have the story progress in a way that like some of them grow up and some of them don't. And that would be really interesting. But I assume they're going to grow up in a batch. Basically, all the kids grow up at once. But they'll have expanded dialogue and portrait and, you know, story stuff go on, I'm sure. And you can befriend them as well, which is very nice. It's very nice to see these younger characters kind of grow up into who they are, and you get these little context clues of who they're going to be as an adult, or a young adult, rather. And speaking of, there'll be more slice of life scenes, and going to be a new hangout and dating mechanic. Or not new, but it says version 2, so I'm assuming that's a little bit newer. And there is another hangout session add-on that we're going to be talking about very soon. So let's close this and move on to the game infographic. So this is a little much to look at, but this is how much this is how far they've come, right? So there's on 1.0 there's 130 NPCs, and now there's 165, which is like, if you know anything about game development, adding one NPC can be like a huge undertaking. And they've added an additional 35. And again, I can't emphasize enough that every single ounce of this game has love and care in it. So none of these NPCs that they recently added will feel hollow. They will all feel immersive and just wonderful. They added more wildlife, clothing items. This is all the stuff they've added, basically. Like, look how many cutscenes they added. That's insane. I'm really happy that they add this kind of stuff so that we can see visually how much they're doing. And of course, this number will keep on growing and growing exponentially. And I can't wait to see what it looks like a couple months, maybe even a year from now, of how much they've progressed. So that's the infographic. Let's move on to the next piece, which was the Town Rank S. It says, become the ultimate farmer by reaching Town Rank S, a new endgame goal that expands and completes existing storylines. It says, yeah, hitting A rank is pretty cool, but why stop there? If you're looking for more challenges and achievements, go for Rank S. We've added Town Rank S for anyone who's up to an extra layer of accomplishment. It's there for the taking if you want to push your farming skills to the max. So if you are a completionist, this is the next step on your ladder. You can get everything to S. And here's the graphic, as well as I'm very, very sure that they're going to add new rewards for S rank as well. So to get the most out of the town ranks and unlockables, this is where we're going to have to go. Okay, next up is the attractions. This is super, super interesting. I mean, it's all interesting, but so it says attractions is a new town rank category that becomes available after you've reached town rank A. So this is unlike the upper echelon. It's not available right away, but it's kind of like a late game, end game sort of area. It says you'll help to build the town, new attractions that will benefit townies and attract visitors. You're kind of gonna help the tourism of Coral Island and Startlet Town to kind of blossom into this thing that it was supposed to be, and kind of foster this love for nature and community. And it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. So let's look at the projects. So from left to right, we got the Solar Garden, Town Mural, Hot Air Balloons, Mrs. Ramen, which I think this is going to be, what's her name? I'm going to pronounce her name wrong. I'm so sorry. I think her name's Rati. She's the one that wears the fish costume that like is by the lighthouse at night. This little secret shop. I feel like she's going to be running that ramen shop, but I could be wrong. But if I get it right, I called it here. And then the inn's going to get a heated swimming pool. Junior upcyclers, which looks so cute. Look how adorable those are. Recreational center. Be great. A cinema, Coral Cinema, mini golf, and arcade center. So all of those are going to be amazing to see in game. Very, very cute. Especially the hot air balloon. I didn't even notice how cute that was. Very, very cute. And there's also a sneak peek at the gym. It's called Decent Gym. I think there's a little blurb down here too. It says everyone needs a decent gym. Very, very cute. I like the colors too. You wouldn't really expect pink and like cyan as like a gym color, but it looks really nice. I love all the neon. Very, very nice. And you can even see that I believe that might be the recreational center in the back. You check out in the top left. That looks very, very, very cool. And then here's the ramen shop. It's right above Socket and Pan, as well as the furniture store that's run by, oh, what's his name? Joko and Dinda. It also says here, everyone needs access to great ramen. I love these little blurbs. They're very cute. Okay, moving on to Museum Rank S. I think you saw it just there for a second. But there's going to be... Oh, look how cute that is. Like holograms, which is very, very cool. It says here to get S rank in the museum, your task is to bring dinosaurs back to life. Well, sort of. You'll be making animated projections that make these ancient creatures look like they're alive again. How you can make that happen? Well, you have to play and see for yourself. It's a little laugh here. Wait. Very, very, very cute. Yeah, this looks amazing. I cannot wait to see this in game. It's going to look stellar. We'll get to hang out with our buddy Scott, I'm sure, as well as Millie, our favorite two museum goers. Rar. Okay, next up is Heritage Rank S. Embark on an epic quest to recover fragments of the Guardian's mural and unlock the full story of the island's rich history and heritage. As you can see here, you restore, looks like you restore the cracked walls here to either maybe halfway or full, depending on how far this goes. But it restores some of the damage, which is very cool. And the little palace-like festival ground will get even nicer, I'm sure. It's going to look gorgeous with all the nice foliage it's got going on, too. They're just really making the pretty game even prettier. Like, every time I see stuff like this, it's like they just keep getting more creative somehow. It's amazing. It really is. And next up, this is the Mysterious Guardians, which looks like to be 4 animals? Question mark? Like a tiger, maybe a pig, maybe a panda. This one just looks like a slime. I don't know about this one. But maybe 4 guardians of the island, I assume. So they're going to each come with their own additional 5-step offering. So that's going to be very fun, of course. Make sure you check out guides for that. The Coral Island community is very, very efficient on making very in-depth and easy to follow guides. So as soon as this is ready, I guarantee you in the next like 4 hours, people are going to be like, hey, this is how you do it. Okay, and next up, this. Tourists will now visit the town, so you can get new townies. And then these are the backers. So these were the Kickstarter backers that pledged. I don't fully know how much it was to pledge to get your own model. But these tourist backers are not romanceable. So I know they look amazing. They all look amazing. Let's take a look. I know they all look great, but they are not romanceable. So don't get your hopes up. We have Shannon, Jason, Jasmine, Nati, Clementine, Haley, Amarina, and no, that's not me. Lily Jinx. Amazing. The Coral Island art style is so gorgeous. It's so beautifully rendered. I love everything about these. They're just breathtaking. And each of these NPCs, I believe, will have a season that they come in, but if they don't appear in that season, they will also have a alternate seasonal outfit. So very, very excited to get to Town Rank A and get the new tourists in. It says roll out the welcome map for our new tourists visiting the island weekly. Looking at you too, tourist backers. Okay, so you're not guaranteed to get some of the backers, but they can pop in there. It says that they offer new opportunities for exploration, interaction, and adventure. Here it is. Meet the tourist backers. They'll be visiting Coral Island 2 seasons each year, wearing their own unique seasonal outfits. Plus, you can even chat with them. And just heads up before yeah, here it is. Just heads up before anyone asks, no, you cannot romance the tourists. Womp womp. Alright, guys. And so here is also a little sneak peek of the other tourists. Just the, I guess, generic kind of NPC tourists. they'll just be kind of wandering around, enjoying the island, as you do. Yeah, and here it says you'll find tourists visiting different parts of town. So they'll be kind of milling about. Okay, next up is the giant story finale. Look at this wonderful, like, mushroom bioluminescent dungeon that you're going to be in. If you've been following the giant story, this is your next stop. So I believe this will be the final mine. I don't know if they're going to be adding another ore past osmium, but this could be a hint towards whatever that might be. And it says, I wonder which way you ought to go. All right, very exciting. Next is, okay, they're going to expound upon the Hangouts. So it says here, for the 11 point, or sorry, not 11. For the 1.1 update, you can invite your favorite dateable NPC to hang out and earn friendship points by inviting them to ramen, enjoy a fishing date, or have a movie night, among other fun activities. And that's not all. We're looking to grow this feature in the future updates to include more than just dateable NPCs. Oh, okay. So just tell us which townies you're excited to hang out with. So not just the dateable ones, you can hang out with everybody. There's our girl Alice. Right to hang out, very, very cool. You can get more friendship points and hang out with your favorite characters. Okay, it says you can invite eligible NPCs to hang out twice a week. So I don't know if that's a max on twice a week per character or just per week. Like if you hang out with Alice twice in 1 week, and then you hang out with Eva, and then maybe Raphael, or if it's only 2 people per week. I guess we'll find out. Next up is... oh, here's the spots you can go to. Okay. Alright, looks like we're hanging out with Chaim. You can go to the museum, library, ramen, clothing store. Ooh, try on some outfits. Tavern, beach area, lighthouse, fishing lake, taco truck. Totally off tangent, but in-game, you cannot buy from the taco truck, and that makes me very sad. I have been wanting to try Emma's Tacos ever since beta, and I will not stop until I have had all of them. Sorry. Also, Bamboo Forest, Hot Spring, Monkey Lane, Fishing Forest, and of course, the Recreational Center. Very, very cool. It says here you can choose from a variety of hangout spots, and you unlock more through progression. Very cool. Yeah, look at this one. Okay, so it looks like we are taking Alice to the museum. Getting up close and personal. Here's a snapshot of me, and Alice. Here's a snapshot. Okay, on our museum date, alone, no more. Okay, and next up, here it is, the buffalo and the ostrich. It says here, meet the buffalo and the ostrich, 2 exciting additions to your farm. You'll be able to acquire these unique farm animals from the savannah. Yes, okay, cool. They are from the savannah. Here's the ostrich, which is, of course, going to get you some eggs. It's a very small egg for an ostrich. Their eggs are usually quite large. How are you getting out of the coop door, it says. And here's the buffalo. Look at those ears. Very, very cute. Buffalo milk, I'm guessing we're going to be getting from them. Oh, and also, fun fact, did you know that buffaloes run faster than horses? Maybe we'll have a buffalo mount. Okay, and next up is new outfits and decor. Adding more new outfits and more decor options. New look, who dis? So we got some dresses, we got some nice suits. Well, it's not a suit, it's like a 2-piece. They got some like vampire looking capes. This is very, very cool. I like that one. Very like Admiral looking. Very, very cool. Looking good. And then new decor. This one looks to be like a party theme, which is very, very cool. Coral Island. Like dev blog party theme. Very cool. And then a pufferfish theme. In case you want to go full, how shall I say, Joja Mart with the decor. Looks cool though. Both of them look very, very cool. Oh, yes, we did. It says nice. And then down here it says other updates, but spoiler alert. So just in case you're adverse to any spoilers, here is your warning. They said there's spoilers below. So just in case, maybe skip ahead a minute or 2. Okay, so it says there's loads more to share, but let's not make the blog post a novel. No, please do, please. I love reading this kind of stuff. Here's a quick sneak peek. It looks like we're getting new hat and hair options. Got like a beanie with different hairstyles and different hairstyle options. It says besides the bald hair option, which some of you dig, so it stays, we've added 2 more hair choices for the hat wearers. Aha, okay, so that's what that is. Looks good. Always nice to see more customizable sort of things for our avatars. Because the models in this game are top-notch, and I'd love to see more combos. Up next, wildlife will begin repopulating the islands as you heal the land and the ocean. So this is, I believe, the hot springs area, or by the observatory, and it looks like there's some bears trying to catch some fish. Very, very cute. Maybe we can help them out and throw them a salmon. Next up, oh, looks like we'll be replacing the pufferfish stalls with local stalls. Very nice. Say goodbye to those pufferfish stalls at festivals. Karen's not running them anymore. Phew. However, I will miss Raina. She is my favorite pufferfish employee, of course. Okay, and last but not least, it is the localization update. It says here, our vision for Coral Island has been to make it accessible to players worldwide. However, at 1.0 launch, we weren't able to include as many languages as we hoped. When we launched our Kickstarter, we unfortunately underestimated the sheer volume of words the game would have by 1.0. Yeah, if you remember the infographic, there's like almost 1 million lines of dialogue. Okay, and the localization costs are significant. Yes, they do cost quite a lot. We are now evaluating our roadmap. And here's a little sneak peek. Next language we're going to implement is going to be Thai. We're beginning work on that this month. Going forward, we will plan to expand localization support in the future where possible. Amazing. Good to see. Okay, and to end everything off, they wish us all a happy Chinese New Year. A very, very nice graphic. I'm telling you, guys, the art team on Coral Island is just phenomenal. Amazing work. Okay, and then what's next? Next April. So in April, they're going to be dropping the next part. We'll be diving into the ocean-related content of the 1.0 update. The deep dive to brace yourself for ocean of info. Bit of an ocean pun for you. Thanks for reading, Stairway team. Thank you. Thank you so much. I always love reading these dev blogs because they're so insightful. And of course, it takes time for them to kind of prepare all this info for us, the players, and lay everything out in terms that we can understand. So it's so appreciated that they take the time out of their very, very, very busy schedule to be like, hey, I know you like our game. Here's what's up. So please let me know what new features you're really looking forward to, what you liked about this update and patch, and what you're looking forward to in the next one. And thank you guys for hanging out. Not like this hangout. Maybe I'll be in the game soon, who knows. But thank you guys oh so much. And, as always, I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.